Let's get straight into it. You're probably here because you're thinking about making a move and Winston-Salem popped up on your radar. You're probably wondering, is this city really going to give me what I need as a young professional? And listen, I get it. Relocating ain't no small thing. You don't just pack up your bags and pull up somewhere without really knowing what it's like to live there day to day. That's where I come in. My name is Keon Shoulars with Real Broker LLC. I live here, I work here, and I help people buy and sell homes right here in the Triad. And I'm not here just to sell you a dream. I'm here to give you the full picture so you can make the right decision for you and your family. So whether you're making a move in 9 days or 9 months, feel free to reach out. And if you've got questions while you're watching, don't wait. Call or text me. My contact information is in the description box and I'm easy to reach. Now, let's start with the vibe. Winston-Salem ain't like one of those cities where everyone is rushing and honking their horn every 2 seconds. It's got more of a steady pace. Like, people are actually living and not just grinding themselves down. You can get your work done, you can chase the bag, but you can also breathe here. And for a lot of young professionals, that's exactly what they're looking for. They're tired of paying crazy rent in cities where you can't even hear yourself think. And speaking of money, let's talk about cost of living. Because I know that's a big one. And here in Winston-Salem, your dollar stretches. I'm talking you can get a legit house here for what you'd be paying for a 1-bedroom apartment in some of these bigger cities. And I don't mean just any house. I mean something that you can actually be proud of. Something you can invite folks over without apologizing for the space. And if you're somebody who's been stacking your coins and you're ready to own instead of renting, this is the kind of place that's realistic to be in right now. And listen, I'm not just saying this as a random dude on YouTube. I'm in real estate, so I see it firsthand every single day. Now, let's talk lifestyle. You're a young professional, right? So you're probably wondering, is Winston-Salem fun? Can I actually go out, meet people, have a good time? Well, the answer is yes, but you gotta understand something. It's not trying to be Miami or New York or anything like that. Winston has its own flavor. You've got spots downtown where you can go get some good energy, some rooftop bars where you can go catch a nice view, craft breweries if you're into that, and some low-key lounges where you can go and vibe without all the extra. And the food scene? Yo, the food scene is underrated. We've got spots serving food from all over. And if you're like me and you enjoy exploring different tastes, you won't be bored here. And here's something else that matters. Community. Winston-Salem is the type of place where you can actually get plugged in. You're not just lost in the shuffle like in some of these other massive cities. You can build your network here, both professionally and socially. We've got a group of growing young professionals that are making moves, starting businesses, collaborating, and just building. So if you're ambitious, this city will meet you halfway. But let's be real though, it's not perfect here. No city is. If you're somebody who needs non-stop action, like you want the clubs jumping every single night and the traffic noise to lull you to sleep, this might feel a little too chill for you. Winston has its moments, but it's not a 24/7 party city. And honestly, that's why a lot of folks are moving here. They want that balance. Somewhere that still has some things going on, but they won't be drained every single day. Now let's talk location. Because one of the best things about Winston is where it's at. You want the mountains? Less than 2 hours away. You want the beach? Slide down in about 4 hours. Charlotte, Raleigh, Greensboro? Close enough to tap into whenever you want, but far away where you're not paying their prices. You've got options here. And that's clutch for somebody who likes variety without having to hop on a plane all the time. And listen, I gotta talk to my folks who are career driven. Winston-Salem's economy has shifted a lot over the years. Yeah, it has its history of tobacco and furniture and all of that, but now it's more diverse. We have healthcare, education, tech. All of those lanes are wide open. And if you're building a career, you can find opportunity here. And for the remote work crowd, man, Winston is heaven for y'all. You get to live in a city with a lower cost of living while still collecting checks from companies based anywhere. That right there is how a lot of people are stacking up and getting ahead. And if you're somebody who's been thinking long term, like, okay, where do I want to settle down? Maybe start building equity. Maybe even invest. Winston is worth a hard look. You can get in at a good price now, watch your investment grow, and enjoy the lifestyle while you do it. That's one of the reasons why I help so many young professionals find homes here. It just makes sense financially and personally. Now, I've been talking for a little bit, but let me just break all this down for you. Should you move to Winston-Salem as a young professional? If you're looking for a city where you can actually afford to buy a home, where you can have a little bit of fun, but also enjoy peace, where the community is welcoming and the opportunities are growing, then yeah, Winston might be exactly what you're looking for. And hey, if you're watching this and you're thinking, yo, this actually sounds like me, and you've been trying to figure out your next move and it feels right, just don't sit on it. Call me, text me. Let's talk about what moving here can actually look like for you. Because scrolling and watching videos is cool and all, but that next step is actually putting a plan together. And that's where I come in. So yeah, that's my take. Winston-Salem is on the rise, and young professionals who get in now are setting themselves up to win long term. Just think about it. And when you're ready, you know how to reach me. And if this video helped you out, even a little bit, then tap that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Because I'm going to keep showing up with content that helps people just like you become confident, educated homeowners. I've got more deep dives coming, whether you're buying, selling, or just learning. And make sure you watch this video, as it will help you with your home search. And when you're ready to make that move, just remember, Keon has the keys. I'll see you in the next one.